Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new Club America Career Mode video. This is episode 7 and boy, what an episode we have in store for all of you guys. Here, before we start things off, there you guys can see we are still top of the league with 24 points, of course, just one off Querétaro. We are yet to see ourselves really be contested in this league so far, but for the most part things have been going well. We have lost a game already, so that unbeaten path is of course behind us, but for the most part and for the majority of the season we have looked favorites, and that's important, that's key, and we're gonna have to keep that mentality and that movement going on. Now, first game is going to be against Toluca, a very important game. Toluca, of course, one of those teams that can always be difficult to play against. And here you guys can see the teams are walking out to the pitch. Now, before we get any further into the video, and there you guys can see the league table. Toluca are in 10th place, a little shocking with the team that they are, and of course we are in first place. A little shocking by the fact that they're so down there, but of course this is Toluca, a team that is capable of turning anything around if they wanted to do so. So, like I said, before we start into this whole video and heading into everything, I just want to give a huge shout out to every single one of you guys who have liked the video, who have subscribed to the channel. We have now a total of 400 subscribers. I know it's not much and it's not a lot to go through, but it just shows that you guys are enjoying it, you guys are subscribing. And if you guys are new and you guys want to keep adding to the growth of the channel, subscribe, click that button below, and hopefully you guys can join the wonderful family that we have created here on the channel. So again, big thanks, big shout out to all of you guys who have supported the channel and have continued to show that and know that I'm very grateful and very happy to be able to share everything with you guys. So now let's move back into the video. First couple of minutes off, it was Toluca who were gonna get the first goal. There you guys can see 6 minutes into the match. It is, I think it was Hajdovic, I think that's how it's pronounced, who gets Toluca on the scoreboard with a very fortunate rebound. There you guys can see right there. So San Montes does well to get a foot into it, but it isn't enough to desviar the balón somewhere else. So it's Toluca who take the lead just 6 minutes in, and now we have found ourselves quite a mountain to climb on. 17 minutes in here, Renato Ibarra is going to try to find someone, but isn't really able to do so. The goalkeeper does this very well. It's not Talavera goal, which is surprising, but there you guys can see it's it wasn't good enough for us in the first opening minutes of the match. 40th minute now. Really, a lot has gone by, and most of the play has been through the midfield. But it's going to be Toluca now who have an opportunity here to make it 2. Here you guys can see a great cut inside by the Toluca player who does very well. Marchesin with an absolutely amazing save. And Ruben Sambuesa, for some crazy odd reason, misses against his ex-former team, El America. Maybe it's just a bit of him, still feeling the colors that he misses, and gives us an opportunity really to try to fight back into this game. But as soon as I say that, look at this, an opportunity for Toluca to yet score again against us, and they absolutely botch it. It could have been better for them at the half. They're gonna go in with this 1-0 lead. It wasn't good enough for us in the first half. We were kind of just all over the pitch. Toluca knew how to spread us very well. They had most of the ball as well, so it was a good performance by Toluca in the first half. So I knew coming into the second half we had to make things better, and better is what we were aiming for, and better is what we got. Now here you guys can see in the 49th minute of the match, it looks like Toluca was going to break off here in the counterattack, and they almost do so, but it's a great interception by Cecilio Dominguez, who then finds Peralta, who then gives it away to Silvio Romero. And then look at this, an absolutely precise pass from Silvio, and what a finish from our captain, Cepillo Oribe Peralta. Absolutely amazing from the Mexican striker to be able to just poise himself in that position and finish the way he did, because that is no easy finish, let me tell you that. And there you guys can see the afición del América just cheering after that wonderful, amazing goal. It looks like there might be a slight deflection, but just the slightest of all. and Oribe Peralta gets his seventh goal in the competition. Absolutely killing it out there in the league so far, Oribe Peralta. And remind you guys too, Sebastian Jurinko is not in this game because of the red card that he received in the previous video. So we were without our main goal scoring striker. Of course, Oribe Peralta is one of our main strikers as well, but of course Sebastian Jurinko tearing it up this season so far in the Liga MX. So we were without him, but I think we had the squad that was more talented and suitable. And about talent, look at this from Silvio Romero. Absolutely amazing finish. And what kind of finish does that remind you? Well, that of the man who is missing today, Sebastian Giovinco. Kind of a carbon copy of what we've seen so far, so much time this season with Giovinco. And now it's Silvio Romero who finishes it off exactly like the Italian maestro would. And Silvio Romero coming in 2 goals so far this season. Not been the brightest of players for us. But for the most part, he's been a very good bench player. And, maybe we'll continue to use him. We'll sell him. We'll have to wait and find out. Let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Of course, Silvio Romero's form in real life is poor. But in the game itself, it's been pretty decent. So let me know in the comment section, what do you guys expect and what would you guys like to see? Here you guys can see another great opportunity by us. We create a great chance. Cecilio goes in, puts a ball directly to Oribe Peralta, who then, of course, heads it straight into the goalkeeper's path. So not the best and not the most ideal finish from us. So we're gonna move on here to the 90th minute of the match. It's coming up to a close end, and we might just be able to make it 3 right here with Diego Lainez, who has come in for the second half. There you guys can see the speed of the youngster and the shot and the finish almost finding itself in the back of the net, but it's a great save by the goalkeeper. The defense then clears their lines, and it is an America victory. We do take all 3 points against a very, very, very tough opposition that was Toluca, and I'm very, very happy that we were able to get that result. Now, of course, 12 games in, and we already have a very, very good cushion ahead. So here you guys can see this is our star young future player. He looks like he has bags of potential. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on him. And once he's available, we're definitely going to try to bring him in. But in the meantime, we're definitely going to try to make him grow with a little bit of training. We're trying to develop as much players as we can. We're trying to focus on not really bringing too many foreign players, not bringing too many players from the outside, and kind of trying to develop our own youth staff, our own youth academy to come in and then later take the places of these players. So for the most part, we'll have to wait and see what our scout report comes from. But for the meantime, Diego Lainez is now at a 69. So he's almost at a 70 rate potential. So Diego Lainez is actually growing pretty well. There you guys can see Esteves, I believe that's how you pronounce it, is going to be trained as well as Diaz. And I believe I ended up training Edson Alvarez. So Edson almost hitting the 73 potential mark. He's been absolutely amazing. Really a player that, it's hard to show highlights because, you don't really have much to go on when you're playing at a center mid position. But he's held the line perfectly. He's done things fantastically. And he's really impressed me in the way that he's done things so far. So Edson Alvarez, definitely a player that, teams might come and want to sign. So very happy with the results so far, with the performance too from everybody all around. I think the squad's done absolutely amazing. So we're gonna move on here into the second game of the video, and it's a big one. It's the Clasico Joven, Cruz Azul versus America. Now, of course, we before we go into this, I wanted to show you guys exactly the scouting report that we got back for these youth potential players. So we're gonna try to sign everyone that has a very, very good, decent potential. Now, to start off here, Mateo Diaz absolutely looks like a great player. Potentials from 80 to 90. So, I mean, that's absolutely amazing. Here I was a little bit indecisive whether to get Ivan Riveros, whether to get, Jose Vergara. So I started signing up the people that I thought could definitely be someone that we can definitely look into, someone that will have not only just a decent potential but a very good potential, and that could definitely grow. So we're gonna see later on. Our staff is gonna keep looking at them, and we'll have to wait and see how their potentials eventually end up panning out to be. So we're gonna move on into the game against Cruz Azul. Here you guys know how the game actually ended in real life. It was an America victory 3-1 not so long ago, and we're trying to emulate that. We're trying to see, and we're hopefully gonna be able to get all 3 points. But again, this is against a team that sometimes could be very, very tough opposition, and not to just mention, it's also a Clásico. So it's never easy to come into a stadium where you're away and you're playing such a derby. And we're playing against a pretty decent Cruz Azul side. This is a Cruz Azul side that is in the playoffs position. They're so far in a Liga spot, so it should be interesting. I mean, I'm pretty sure they don't want to drop points coming into this game, and of course we were not going to settle on anything less than a victory. So here you guys can see the top scoring teams this season so far have been us and Tigres at the top, us with 32, Tigres with 22. So of course we have been coasting this season so far, and I think it's mainly had to do with that man right there that you guys saw on your screen. Sebastian Giovinco has absolutely lit this league up. He has torn defense after defense after defense, and he scored in almost practically every game that he has played in. He has an abundant amount of goals, and hopefully we can see the little Italian magician just absolutely tear it apart. And this is a player that showcases his talent in real life, and someone I would love to see in the Liga MX, and would definitely kill to see him play in America. So we're gonna start things off, kick things off, and we're gonna try to be the team that starts things on the attack right away. And here, an absolutely amazing opportunity. It's Sebastian Giovinco, the man we were just praising not so long ago, passes it off to Rio Peralta, who takes a great shot, but ricochets off the post and into the hands of Chuy Corona. So 7 minutes in, and we were already looking like the most dangerous side. Unfortunately for us, our finishing was not keen right there, but it could have been a lot worse for Cruz Azul, and it could have been a lot better for us. Now, moving in here, 16th minute of the match, Sebastian Giovinco is going to try to find Oriol Peralta. This time he does, and this time El Cepillo does not miss from close range. He puts it into the back of the net, and that goal, ladies and gentlemen, that goal looks a lot like the one he scored in Seul. No, excuse me, not Seul, El Estadio Azul. There you guys can see right there. Look at this. Absolutely amazing. The way he feints, the way he makes Corona think it's going one way. He finishes off with his left foot, just the way he finished it off in real life with his left foot. Places the ball into the back of the net. And that now is 8 goals for our captain, Cepillo Peralta, who is absolutely tearing it up apart himself. Unfortunately, because of his age, he is decreasing, but he is still a player. He is still a great striker, and someone that we're not going to get rid of anytime soon. His work ethics just in real life and into this game have been absolutely amazing. And then the great pass from Cepillo Peralta to Eric Gutierrez, who is another player that has absolutely just been amazing for us, and really hard to showcase his talent without him scoring a goal, but has absolutely dominated the midfield right there. Here you guys can see Sebastian Giovinco now moving into the 40th minute of the match, takes a great shot, but it's Chuy Corona who saves at his near post, and now a corner kick that could mean a goal right there. And to be honest, this one goes in, but I never imagined in a million years that Guido Rodriguez was going to score from right there. There you guys can see the Argentinian, of course, celebrating with his teammates. I think it's his first goal for us in the season as it's been played out. So here you guys can see a great ball from Cecilio Dominguez. Guido, uses his strength and his height to kind of beat everyone to the ball, and kind of does give a bounce before Corona can actually get down there in time. And of course, the ball does find the back of the net. 40 minutes in, we have a 2-0 lead going into halftime. Can we secure that? Can we keep that? We're going to have to wait and see right here. 45th minute of the match. Game is practically almost set and done. We then take that ball out for a corner kick. Cruz Azul is going to try to get one more good play out. Can they get a goal in half the lead? And they almost do right there, but we do very, very well to get that ball out, get it going, and it's going to be very, very good on our end to be able to clear that ball. Referee blows the whistle, and we do go into the half. with a very comfortable lead, a 2-0 lead. Here you guys can see coming into the second half, 65th minute of the match. It's almost Cruz Azul that almost gets another goal. Here you guys can see Oriol Parada is gonna wait for Sebastian Jovinko to find something. Sebastian Jovinko, can he go through around? Can he get the defender going? Yes, he can. He takes on 2 people. He almost takes another person on, but the ball then lands into the feet of Renato Ibarra, who places the ball straight into the hands of Chuy Corona. But we were starting things off just the way we left them in the first half. We were absolutely dominating. Here we go. It's Cecilio Domingo, 75th minute of the match. Giovinco turns around, takes a wonderful finesse shot into the bottom corner. Sebastian Giovinco scores yet again, and he seems to be doing it on a regular basis, no matter where he's at, no matter what position, no matter what pitch. He is scoring for fun at this point, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, absolutely amazing. I cannot stop saying how well this player is and how much you guys need him in your team. 14 goals now, I believe that's what it said. 14 goals for Sebastian Giovinco, a man literally on fire at this point, and he's just been absolutely amazing. If you guys haven't tried him, do so, because I promise you guys will not regret it. But as things tend to happen in this career mode, minutes, seconds almost after we score, it looks like the opposition finds a goal back, and this is an absolutely filthy finish from Cruz Azul. Absolutely amazing from them. Yeah, not really much Marchesín could have done. We could have cleared the ball better. That I could tell you guys right away. But I mean, the finish, the finesse, the composure from Felipe Mora, just absolutely amazing. And you know, credit to Cruz Azul, who did not give up right after that. Scores a beauty of a goal. Now, 87th minute of the match. Game is practically almost set and done. But as you guys know, we do not give up, and we have this tendency to try to get as much goals as possible. Giovinco with a beautiful pass, and Lainez with a beautiful reception, and an even better finish. Diego Lainez, yes, our little Messi, has scored a wonderful goal. I mean, if you guys can, you know, we'll see the replay right now, but the composure of this kid is absolutely amazing. The way he brings that ball down, just absolutely amazing. Cuts inside, finesse shots it into the top corner. Chuy Corona, of course, nothing he could do right there, but it's an amazing finish. Credit to Giovinco too for that vision to just lob it, and Lainez to just pick it up the way he receives the ball. Just the goal of the season so far for us. He finally gets on the score sheet. So very happy for Lainez, and what an amazing finish. Now Sebastian Giovinco says, I am not done here. A shot from outside the 18-yard box that does go into the hands of Corona. Now you'd think Cruz Azul would do better to try to get something going, but we then receive the ball once again, and then Oriol Parada is going to give it off to Sebastian Giovinco, who then finds Diego Lainez, and Diego Lainez almost makes it 2 for him on the night. But the referee blows the whistle after that. Diego Lainez miss, and the Clasico Joven does go to us. So if you're keeping tally at home, ladies and gentlemen, that is 3 Clásicos out of 3. We beat Pumas, we beat Guadalajara, and we beat Cruz Azul to claim all 3 Clásicos of the first season. Something Miguel Herrera has done already this season, and we can proudly say that we have done so as well. So praise all around to the team. They have done an absolutely amazing game. And without further ado, let's jump straight into our third and final match of the video. It's a match that we just recently played not so long ago in real life. It's América versus Necaxa in the Estadio Azteca. Now, those of you who follow the Liga MX will know that this was a game that América lost. And this is a game that, luckily for us, there is no Copa MX, so we have no need to actually rotate. So, here you guys can see the league table. Now, some names looking like they're going to creep up into the playoff position. One of them, of course, being Guadalajara. If you guys saw, they were in 9th place. So, if they were able to, cement a little bit more results, they could jump into 8th place, which would mean we could have a Liguilla between América and Chivas in the quarterfinals. That would absolutely be amazing. But before we can get ahead of ourselves, we have to deal with the task at hand, which is Necaxa. A team that, could cause a lot of danger, but also could be an easy runabout. And runabout, here you guys can see what I was talking about. Sebastian Giovinco inside. 8 minutes, almost makes it 1-0. Should have finished a lot better. Hits it straight to the goalkeeper, and luckily for them, it was not a goal. But in the 12th minute of the match, look at this filthy finish from Sebastian Giovinco. Carbon copy of what he has done time and time again, and especially in that stadium, El Estadio Azteca. He has produced magic after magic after magic, and this is a guy that is just gonna be a club legend at this point, at this stage, with the amount of goals he is scoring, the amount of golazos he is scoring. He's just been absolutely amazing. And with this rate, I have no doubt that he will definitely be the Golden Boot winner for this Apertura. So there you guys can see Sebastian Giovinco gets his 15th goal of the season, the first one of this match. 13 minutes in, it's number 13 who puts us in front. So Necaxa, of course, starting things off badly, but for our sakes, things were going exactly as planned. Now Necaxa have a little bit of fight in them, and here you guys, you're gonna see in the 19th minute of the match, an absolutely amazing opportunity for them to go level things up, and it does not go very well for them. Marchesín does well to come out and really stop the opposition. Here you guys can see Sebastián Giovinco in the 28th minute tries to advance, doesn't really get anywhere, but we do recuperate the ball, and it's going to be Sebastián Giovinco who then plays it. No, he takes a great shot, hits the post, and enough said about that. It does hit the post, and it does mean that we do not score, but we do keep the ball in play and we do not let it go. Sebastián Giovinco finds himself yet again in such a great scoring opportunity, and this time the little magician says, I am not gonna miss from here, and he does not. Look at this well composed shot. He just opens his hip. The goalkeeper knows where he's going, but there's no stopping him whatsoever. 2 goals for Sebastián Giovinco, 16 for him in the league, and I think he's just running away with this golden boot. I think his closest real rivalry is against Andre Pierre Gignac, and it should be interesting to see how that little race goes. And then 37th minute of the match, we do fall asleep, and Necaxa do pick up a goal, so now it's 2-1. So now it's gonna get interesting, because of course it could be as easy as Necaxa scoring another goal from a slip up, or it could mean that we can tighten things up and really start building something great, and hopefully make it a little bit better. Here you guys can see 43rd minute of the match, Sebastián Giovinco just absolutely does everybody, just absolutely goes through them, tries to get a goal, but the goalkeeper denies him, and now we do have a corner off of that. 44th minute of the match, can we get anything going? A good shot, but then ricochets off a defender. Another corner before halftime. A good cross from Cecilio Dominguez finds, I think that was Paul, or was it Pablo? I really wasn't able to see, but it wasn't Aguilar who did header that ball, but the goalkeeper did well to keep that in line. But it's still not over. Can we get an opportunity here? Cecilio Dominguez cuts inside, does very well, tips, toe pokes it, but does not find the back of the net. The ref blows the whistle, and we go into halftime leading Necaxa by only 1 goal. But we do seem to be the more dominant side. Now, 58th minute of the match here, you guys can see it's going to be Cecilio Dominguez who tries to find something going. He's going to cut inside. He's going to try to cross the ball. Ricochets. He still has the ball. He's going to cross it with his not favorite left foot. Finds Renato Ibarra. Out of everyone in the box, it's Renato Ibarra who heads that ball into the back of the net. And it does give us a nice little cushion. 3-1. Advantage over Necaxa. Renato Ibarra, of course, that is his 5th goal of the season. So the Ecuadorian has done an absolutely amazing job for us this season, and he is someone that is definitely going to stay for the next season around. I think he's been absolutely amazing. So I think in that department we've done absolutely really good. 73rd minute of the match now. Necaxa get a free kick that they kind of waste. Put it into the hands of Marchesín, and now we can definitely get on the counter attack. Luis Reyes is going to play it off. We're going to get Cecilio Dominguez on the ball. Sebastián Giovinco is then going to run at it. Can he cut inside? He does a nice little ball roll. Can he do a good shot? He does, but it's into the hands, into the path of the goalkeeper, better said. So not the best finish from Sebastián Giovinco. But now, 81st minute of the match. Can Sebastián Giovinco get his hat trick? He's been on it for a while. He tries to find who? Renato Ibarra finds his post. Can he find. It's gonna be Oribe Peralta. Oribe Peralta heads it. Nope. It looked like for a second the ball was gonna go out. It didn't. Ricochet. That's why I paused the other game. And then look at this. Another wonderful finish from Renato Ibarra. 6 goals now in this campaign. Done absolutely amazing for us. And quite an odd goal, really. You guys can see ricochets off the post. Goalkeeper can't really do much about it. Defender wins the ball, and Renato Ibarra doesn't even think twice about it. And that is 2 finishes that we have seen in this video, where they kind of just, do a little karate kick. First it was Oribe Peralta, and now of course it was Renato Ibarra. So we're gonna move on into the final minute, into the final seconds of the match. Can we get a 4th goal, just the way we did against Cruz Azul? We try to find and thread the ball through to Jovinko. It unfortunately does not go for us, but the ref does blow the whistle. We do get all 3 points, and that is 3 for 3 in this video, and we've done well. There you guys can see Sebastian Jovinko celebrating, not because we won, but also for the great form that he has been. And there you guys can see the manager, us, throwing a fist in the air and really saying we did it. So there you guys can see right there, our advantage is pretty big. 35 points and 25 points for Tigres, so we're pretty good. So I wanted to show you guys something, and this is for those people who might question the fact that this career mode might be heading towards the fact that it may be a little bit too easy. I'm gonna change the difficulty here to legendary. I think world class has been a bit of a challenge, but not enough to really make the videos a little bit more interesting. So we're gonna go to legendary. Things might change for the better or for the worst, and we do have one last video that will complete the full cycle of the regular season, and then of course we'll go on to what is the Liga. I think we're more than secure that we're gonna advance, and now it's just a matter of fact to see exactly who will be playing. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you guys have, please let me know. And yeah, if you guys are new, subscribe. Thank you for the 400 subscribers, and until next time, guys, take care.